In London, United Kingdom, a protest took place today that brought together hundreds of people expressing their concerns over illegal immigration.
We are here, we go nowhere.
Members from the cabinet.
Okay, if you're a South African and you're seeing this video, Nigerians are calling these white men and women racist. They are calling them racist. So when they call you xenophobic, do not take it personal. I am a prostitute in my country. This topic has been trending for weeks now. Or I'll say for days now. I have had people send me these videos of my fellow Nigerians protesting in Belgium that they go nowhere. Now, let's take a look at what led to that.
In London, United Kingdom, a protest took place today that brought together hundreds of people expressing their concerns over illegal immigration. The demonstration began in the central parts of the city, where crowds gathered with flags, banners, and slogans calling for stricter immigration control and stronger border enforcement. Organizers of the protest say they are raising their voices about what they describe as increasing pressure on public services, housing, and employment. Many participants stated they want the government to take faster action and review current immigration policies. On the other side, counter voices also emerged, emphasizing the importance of compassion, human rights, and the role of immigrants in contributing to British society and the economy. Police were deployed across the area to ensure order and prevent any clashes between groups. The protest remained largely peaceful, although traffic disruptions were reported in nearby streets. Authorities have not announced any major incidents, but officials continue to monitor the situation closely. As debates around immigration continue across the UK, events like this highlight how deeply divided public opinion has become on the issue. For now, London remains at the center of a national conversation that is far from over.
We go nowhere. We are here, we go nowhere.
Members from the cabinet. Let's say take them back. Take them to insecurity nation. Yes. 428.
The parliament, you asked them to take us back. Where are you taking us back to? You are taking us back to Africa. When you are the people supporting our... We are here, we go nowhere.
Members from the cabinet. Let's say take them back. Take them to insecurity nation. Yes. 428.
The parliament, you asked them to take us back. Where are you taking us back to? You are taking us back to Africa. When you are the people supporting our bad leaders, you don't have right to take us back. Before taking us back, you have to stop our bad leaders from coming to your place. It's not possible. We go nowhere. We are your property. We go nowhere because you people are the ones funding our politicians to do nonsense in Africa. Our leaders are terrorists. We go nowhere. We go nowhere. Nigeria go nowhere.
You see this issue of sending them back home that the European Parliament just passed into law.
Adopted.
Last week, Wednesday, America was the one that started it by deporting immigrants in their country, followed by South Africa. You all see what happened in South Africa, how they were using violence, sending people out of South Africa. Now it's Europe. After the Europe has passed that law on Wednesday, go to the streets of London, UK. Birmingham, go and see what is going on, how the protesters, they are shouting in the street that they are tired of immigrants, that is that time they return them back home. My message is this: you that have stayed here, that think you want to take here as your home, you don't have anything to do with Nigeria, Africa, this is the time for you to start having a rethink and start investing back home, because you don't know what these people they are off to. Anytime can be 6 o'clock. If you don't have anything back home, what will you now fall back on? It's just a piece of advice. Start having everything, start investing back home. Home is home.
They're founding your own country. They're founding your own culture. They're founding your own values. Nothing to do with racism. Just standing up for your own fucking country. And
if you are undocumented immigrant living in Europe, is that time you should be worried. After seeing a lot of videos of UK citizens protesting against removal of immigrants in their country, is that time you should be worried. Since 3 days they have been in the street of UK protesting against what? Against migrants. They said they are tired of migrants. You may say it doesn't concern you, that is UK, you don't live in UK. When it first started in America, when Donald Trump started removing undocumented immigrants in America, did you think that it will get to UK one day? They are all protesting. They said they are tired of immigrants. Is that time you should be worried? Something happened in my child's school yesterday. I went to go and register him because normally every term, at the end of every term, we register them for the next session. Getting there, the secretary was telling me to bring my baby document. Of course, he has document. I have document. My baby mama also have document. But I was eager to know why document. Ever since I've been registering this child, you people has not asked of document. Why asking of document? He said that is the new law. Do you know what that means? Before now in France, even if you don't have document as a parent, your child has rights to go to school here. But now they are gradually changing the system. You see, is that time you start planning back home. Europe is no longer safe. You see that racist neighbor of yours, that racist colleague of yours, very soon they will start calling police for you.
Africa has about 54 countries on the continent, but the first people to protest were my fellow Nigerians. Oh, my brethren, why have thou hated your country this much? Why? I thought this is the same country I have been labeled all sort of names for simply pointing out the things that we need in our country, for simply pointing out that we need to work on ourselves, for simply pointing out that we do not have electricity. The fact that you have light in Abuja, you have light in Lagos, you have light in Port Harcourt, you have light in Delta, you have light in Kaduna. If a Nigerian in Plateau State, if a Nigerian in Cross River State does not have light, that means there is no light. But you, my fellow Nigerians, came for me. Some of you up until now are threatening my life, that you're going to get the DSS involved to get me arrested for simply saying that, dear countrymen and women, we need to stand up and focus on what matters. We need to stop belittling other countries on social media and channel that energy into demanding that the government of our country build us good schools. Good schools, when I say good schools, I mean good schools for all. There are a lot of beautiful schools in Nigeria, but it's not for everybody. It's not for a child of a poor man. It is strictly for the rich. And how many Nigerians can afford it? And because of this inequality, we are having a lot of insecurity. But you people say, no, you have brought the country down. Now you don't want to go back to the same country. You don't want to go. Why are you running away from Nigeria? Why? What is wrong with Nigeria? I did not see Ghanaians protesting that we go nowhere. I did not see other nationals disgracing themselves, protesting in another man's country. I did not see Beninian. I did not see Togolese, Ivorians. I did not even see Congolese. If this one's protest, it makes a little sense because, of course, I heard that there's a struggle. But it shouldn't be on anyone, by the way. It shouldn't be on anyone. But you, my fellow Nigerians, were the first to protest. We go nowhere. What do you have against your country? The same country I said we need to work on our attitude. We need to learn to respect humanity more than material things. We need to value human lives. We need to be ashamed of the badly behaved ones among us. You people were all out for me. Now you don't want to go back to the same country. You don't want to go back to the same Nigeria. You don't want to do so. God is watching all of you. South Africans are not the only ones with the name xenophobia. If a white man protests against undocumented migrants in their countries, they'll be labeled racist. If a black African protests against undocumented migrants in his country, they will label him xenophobic, because you label people things in a way so they will not be able to act. In my country, if I have a quarrel with somebody, the first thing he calls me, especially the men, is ashawo, because he believes that once he calls me ashawo, I will not be able to fight back. I will be silenced. I will be ashamed, because I don't know how to explain to everyone around that I'm not a prostitute. We label people names just to keep them on their news. Okay, if you're a South African and you're seeing this video, Nigerians are calling these white men and women racist. They are calling them racist. So when they call you xenophobic, do not take it personal. I am a prostitute in my country. As a Nigerian woman in Nigeria, I am called ashawo. If I demand for my change from the boss coordinator, the boss guy, the boss attendant, if I ask him to please give me my change, I want to come down at the next bus stop. And if we end up arguing about it, the next thing he would tell me is, I shower like you. If I go to the bank in my country and I'm on the queuing up to be attended to just like every other sane Nigerian, a certain man could walk past me and be ahead of me to be attended to. And if I complain, the name he will call me is, you are an ashawo. That way, he believes I will not be able to fight again. I will not be able to talk again. I'll be ashamed. I'll be depressed. So when Nigerians labels you something, don't take it serious. Don't take it personal. I am yet to see a people that hates a country they come from, like Nigerians. What do you have against the country? The same country you sit down to boast about. You brag about being the best in everything, the best in entertainment. You don't want to go back there? Go back to Nigeria. Let Davido sing for you. When Davido sing for you, your child will be safe. Miracle healing will begin to happen in the life of your child. When Davido sings for you, if bandits kidnap your child, your child will be rescued. Because this is what you people are bragging about. Imagine these people bullying me for years. And their excuses, you are putting Nigeria down because I simply tell them the truth. Told them that in Ghana, education is accessible for all. There is electricity, 24/7 electricity. And every Ghanaian has access to the health care. Beautiful hospitals, you walk in there, it belongs to everybody. They don't say, oh, because you hawk pure water, you hawk sachet water, you are not supposed to be here. They will not say, okay, because your father is not rich, Mfantipim school is not for you. They will not say you cannot attend Prempeh College or Holy Child or Adizade College. All of these schools belongs to every Ghanaian child. Did you see Ghanaians protesting there? Shame be unto you, fellow Nigerians, and stop disgracing us. Nigeria is not a good country, but it's not this bad. It is not this bad. The fact that you want to put up a fight each time you are being told to go makes people more anxious to want you out. Anyway, everyone, thank you for watching this video, and I hope that the whole world comes together and send Nigerians out. Every country, send us away, please. We need to go home and face our country. Before you remind me, but you live in Ghana, how many hours is it from Ghana to Nigeria that I cannot move? When it is time for me to move, don't worry about me. When all of you that are in faraway countries moves, before you know it, you will see me because I'm nearby here. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.